Ha! Hey guys, so I'm a little late this week. Classes started back on Monday, so it's been rough. I sound like a dog. Rough. Anyways, classes started back for me, and I absolutely love my schedule. I love my classes, but they keep me really busy from 8 a.m. in the morning to like 8 or 9 p.m. at night. I am busy with either class or work or going to the gym, etc. blah 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 blah. Just to kind of give you a small idea, I don't even know where my sketchbook is. My sketchbook already has hours of my life in it because I'm in 2 different art studio classes. Like, oh, it's fun. I love it. It helps me stay creative and fluid and loose among all my actual like factual boring classes. So it's nice to kind of have that interruption in the middle of the day because I'm spread out like Monday through Thursday. It's like Mondays and Wednesdays I'm in drawing, Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm in design. So like 4 days a week I get to draw and stuff, and I'm practicing yoga all the time. I teach 5 days a week. On Fridays, like today, I teach twice, once in the morning and once at night. So I get a lot of yoga in. One thing, my arms are super sore, my shoulders and back are super sore, but it's great. I'm getting like all kinds of working out in, and so living a healthier lifestyle and shit. But let's talk about some things that have been bothering me, because Lord knows I haven't ranted in a while, and this is just an update video. I really don't care so much for like what the content of this video is. I don't have like a particular subject or topic. We're just gonna roll and let me just go at it, because I need to vent, and you guys have been waiting patiently for a video. By the way, videos will probably be on Fridays from now on. I'm gonna try for once a week, might be every other week. Might be a little more, I don't know. It's just gonna be la. Bear with me, you guys know how I am during school season. Fridays are my best bet though, because that's when I have the most free time in the afternoon between going to class and then going to work. So, yes. So some things that have been bothering me. I think the number one on my list right now is just I have been living healthier. So I've been like kind of watching what I eat, being like trying to make sure I get like my nice food pyramid, nice every day when I'm eating, and kind of counting calories, like being aware of my intake, being aware of how much work I do during the day, and like how many calories I'm burning. So that way, like, because you know, I'm walking at least 3 miles a day going to classes, because most of my classes are in a building on the other side of campus. So I live on one side and the class building is on the other. So I'm walking a mile in the mornings just to get to class. So it's a lot. I'm burning a lot of energy, and so I'm trying to keep up with that. And so one thing, people have been looking at me like when I'm like going out to eat, or when I'm like talking about like what I'm eating, or when they like ask me where I want to go eat or whatever like that, they're like, oh, like you're counting calories? Like LOL, why? Like what? You're skinny. Like what are you counting calories for? I'm just like, you know, just because I'm thinner than some people doesn't mean I'm exactly where I want to be with my body, but there's also absolutely no shame in counting calories and being aware of what you're taking in and monitoring like the energy you burn and keeping up with that, so that way you don't not eat enough. When you don't eat enough, you're super tired, you're unfocused, you can get a little shaky, you can even pass out, okay? There's all kinds of things from when people are like starving themselves or like not keeping track of what they're eating, and they'll just forget to drink a couple of bottles of water a day, and there's all kinds of things. So I just keep up with it personally because it helps me live a better life. I can forget to eat, I can forget to drink because I'm always so busy and going and doing, but if I go to teach a yoga class and I'm dehydrated, that's not gonna go so well for me. So I hate when people start to get in on people like me who are thinner or more fit for trying to stay fit and stay thin and live a healthy lifestyle. And I fully believe skinny shaming is just as much a thing as fat shaming, and I hate both of them. I think they're awful and terrible. If you're not comfortable with your body type, change it. Don't dig into other people for theirs. It's just petty, it's stupid, and it just shows that you're uncomfortable in your own body, and it kind of makes me laugh at you. I'm just saying, if you're counting calories, there's no shame. Another thing is I've seen a lot of YouTubers recently kind of pulling back from their channels, and that's caused some kind of issues I've seen among their viewers. Some of you guys included, not so happy when I don't post all the time or when I'm busy. And I know like a lot of you guys are understanding, some people aren't quite as understanding. We get busy, just kind of lay off, because really all it does is just kind of like reinforce the idea that I haven't made content and like I should, but at the same time like these people are just gonna be assholes, like what's the point? You know, you kind of push us away from our channels when we're taking a break and you're getting mad at us for taking a break. It's annoying, and so if someone steps back, let them step back. Don't step forward, because then we're gonna push you away. That's kind of how things, like, think of someone like standing in your space. So you're standing like this close to someone, their breath smells bad, or you need to clear your head. So you just take a step back. Well, when they step forward and crowd your space again, doesn't that just make you angry? Doesn't that just bother you? And so then you can either push them away or you can step back again. And this time maybe a little more. And they keep stepping forward and you just keep backing away until eventually you leave. Same idea here, guys. Think it through, okay? If someone takes a break, let them take a break. So over the break, I've kind of spent a lot of time on social media and such because I've just had a lot of free time. I've had a lot of time to do whatever it is that I want to do. So I've just kind of like spent more time. And I've seen a lot of people on social media kind of digging into each other and like for no reason at all. A lot of dragging on social medias. I know that happens all the time and stuff. I'm really bad about it myself, but I only do it with people that I know in my personal life and that I have a long history with. I don't just like choose people randomly to just, like I feel like getting after you because you tweeted something today. Like, no, there's no point in that. Like, if you at me though, if you come at someone I know, like at the same time, it's just like, hey, game on, friend, because I have no life when I have free time. So if I'm on social media, let's get to it. People make me so mad. I just get really frustrated recently with social media, just with how people interact, because people are so judgmental. They just can't keep their mouths shut about business that really they have no part of being in. The last thing that I'm gonna say that has been seriously, ridiculously been pissing me off recently has been people's inability to keep their mouths shut about stuff that doesn't concern them. So basically for me, it's been like going back to high school stuff, but I've seen it on social media with a couple other people, and it's just like, if you don't know someone personally, if you haven't ever met them or really even ever communicated with them, why are you gonna go and try and drag them? Why are you gonna go and try and talk crap about them behind their back or talk shit for no reason? Like, I don't understand. Like, there are people that I know of from like back in my high school days that just cannot keep my name out of their mouth, and I have not spoken to them in years. I have not even exchanged like pleasantries in years. Like, the few times that we have communicated has been, don't talk to me, leave me alone, I don't like you, you don't like me. If we just stop talking to each other, things go quiet and things are okay. But for some reason, people just, they have this need to judge others. They have this need to try and tear them down without them even knowing it, to make themselves feel better or seem cool to their friends. And really, it's just honestly pathetic. It's sad, and it just like, it makes me feel better because it makes me like feel super important. Because if you're talking about me when I don't even really know who you are or why you have a need to talk about me, and if you have no relevance to the issue, like, that's just so flattering. Like, you take time out of your life and your day to talk about me? Like, wow. Like, whether it's good or bad, seriously? Like, it just shows how much more important you see me than you, because why not talk about your own issues? I'm not going on social media dragging you, honestly, because I don't even know who you are. So, why can't people just stop with petty drama and trying to make themselves feel big by making others feel small, when really all they're doing is showing how small they are by trying to make big opinions out of things that other people really don't care about, and about people that honestly don't care about them. Like, seriously, it frustrates me in the moment, but looking back, it's just like, wow, I must be pretty dang special, because you just can't stop. So next time somebody irrelevant is trying to drag your name or trying to start something with you and you don't even know who they are, or really you've never even communicated with them, just think like how special you must be, because they're taking time to not only talk about you, but they had to think about it beforehand. They had to think about leading up to this, which probably means they think about you more often than they should, which means, they probably are a little obsessive or something like that. So the next time like someone tries to like get after you or drag your name or something like that, just remember the only reason anyone has to insult another person is because they feel inferior to that person in some form or fashion. And that way it should make you feel good. It's kind of like a one-up. It's kind of like a little boost, but it's like a backhanded comment in a way. Like they're insulting you, sure, but it just means you're better than them in some form or aspect in their mind. So don't let others kind of get after you because, really, if they're too busy running their mouths about you, they're probably irrelevant in the grand scheme of things anyways. I don't really care. I'll say it. Most people that have nothing nice to say, pretty dang irrelevant to my life if you ask me. Bye. So, that's an update on life. So there's my little rant. There's some things that have been bothering me. Back in college, like I said, videos will most likely come on Fridays, so don't be worried if it seems like they're late. It's not Tuesdays anymore, it's gonna be Fridays because that's when I have time. Not to say I won't upload on other days or da-da-da-da-da. Lord knows I'm fickle, so we'll get this figured and sorted out. I'm just kind of getting my feet wet with the semester, so hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hope you guys have a fantastic life. Remember, tomorrow is a new day. Today is a new adventure. I could list off all of these things about how wonderful you are and how fantastic things are going to be, but just remember, today is a new adventure, and let's go have it, guys. I'll see y'all later.